Is this the culmination for you? Is this the last hurrah in your broadcasting career?
I kind of think so. I mean, it's weird to say that because I still, you'll see as you get older, you still think of yourself as the young guy. I still think of myself as the young kid getting a chance to do these big games, and I'm not.
Do you think this versatility that you showed at a young age helps you in your career and really elevated your status from just a regular reporter to Tracy Wolfson?
No doubt. And I tell young reporters that all the time is be versatile. Be willing to do kind of everything.
Was there a certain broadcaster or anybody really in the sports media field that you looked up to and that you tried to emulate when you were calling games?
Sure. More often than not, Pat Summerall. I thought Pat Summerall was the perfect example of someone who talked just enough.
Talking about 162 games, we all go through ups and downs. What's one thing the Reds can do to weather the storm and get back to the playoffs this year?
The one thing that never goes into a slump is speed.
Barry, one thing I really admire about you is that you are a fantastic ball player, yes, but you're also a humanitarian. You also love giving back, and you started a program called Project Unity, and you said you wanted to heal and unite the world. I love that, Barry. Can you please share that, what you guys do and how you guys are doing things right now?
COVID obviously has slowed things down. The idea is to partner with organizations, existing youth organizations, to heal and unite, to bring positive messaging through the sport of baseball.
Do you have any advice for how kids can really put down the phone, put down social media, and just focus on themselves and getting better in their own life?
When you have giftedness in whatever area it is, I think it's our responsibility to try to steward our gifts, our abilities, and to really try to maximize what those are.
You say you fool people. Like, give an example. Like, all right, I'm a right-handed hitter, up the base. I love fastballs.
Yeah.
What are you gonna pitch to me? What do you want to pitch?
Oh man. So big hitters, I love hitting hard with off-speed pitches.
I need to set a goal. I need to always keep that in the front of my mind. And I think that's the most important part. Like, you have to keep that goal in front of your mind as you work.
That's it.
I was so invested in your season. Like, I really felt like I'm in LA right now. I'm listening to Nipsey Hussle. I'm out here. I'm like, it made me want to pick up a basketball. I haven't picked up a basketball in 8 years. And this episode's made me want to pick up a basketball.
After I watched it, I was like, oh shoot, man. Like I coach at the coolest place ever. And when you're in it, you're like, man, this is grind. This is horrible. Like,
specifically the LA kids, the new LA kids that are coming up. Do you think that LeBron can have the same effect as Kobe once did when he was playing with the Lakers?
If he can win another one or two, and then he stays associated with LA, the Lakers, etc., then like 20 years from now, yep.
You talk about cuts, and I understand you guys are pretty close, former teammates and everything, but if your teammates had to decide who had the most drip on that team back in 2014?
I'm going. He had the dreads going. I ain't had none of this. I ain't really had a beard. I was a baby. I was 23, 24. I was young, get my feet wet, but I was definitely top two.
So another chapter was added in your history for Notre Dame, I guess, where you got injured in the last game. So what is this next game going to be like for you? And where is your head at as you're going into the game?
To get the opportunity to right that ship and get another crack at it it's all you could ask for.